You see that? Win number 4. Let's get it done. Let's go. What a win, man. I thought, like, as soon as Chase Briscoe caught up inside the top 5, and then after in that second overtime, I thought we're screwed. I literally thought Chase Briscoe was going to beat us because of, like, Chase Briscoe had way more fresher tires, and we still won. Oh my gosh, man. I'm hyped. Great win, great feeling. Man, this is Denny's 4th win of the season, 58th career win, 3rd win at Dover, and man, Denny Hamlin was just in the top 5 all race long. And man, those final laps were up on your seat. The rain delay happened, and yeah, Denny Hamlin gets the job done in the progressive car. Woo! Man, besides the final laps, this Dover race to me, other than those final laps, were basically just meh. Like the first 2 stages, like nothing really exciting happened. Chase Elliott practically dominated, and then until his pit crew literally cost him the lead on the stage 2 pit cycle, Christopher Bell was able to get by Denny Hamlin, and I don't think Denny Hamlin had the best car today. I thought that went to Christopher Bell. Like, Christopher Bell, he was so much in my opinion, a little faster through the center of the corners. On the inside, I thought, he was able to like rotate in better than Denny. It's also dirty air, man. You gotta look at the facts, man. Dirty air is definitely a thing. It's definitely can be an issue when it comes to passing, especially at these tracks, like the shorter tracks. And NASCAR's doing everything in their power to fix this issue, but this is probably when they have to get used to seeing this. I mean, dirty air at Dover. This happened at Bristol as well. Like, mostly the shorter tracks, definitely the shorter tracks, having these issues. Yeah, Chase Elliott, he started on the pole. Chase Briscoe, he did finish second. Man, like I said, I thought we were going to get smoked by Briscoe on that final start, but somehow, in some way, Denny was able to keep it right there with Chase Briscoe, get him into a tough. Briscoe was in a tough spot where Briscoe got loose, the same place where Christopher Bell got loose. In the end, you're just going to go for it. The outside lane was the better spot, and yeah, there was like a few incidents before that rain delay happened. I think there was Christopher Bell. He spun out not once but twice in a leading position. He did spin out in second on that one of those last overtime starts, and then he spun out at the start of stage 3, battling for the lead with Chase Elliott. So yeah, but this Dover race, until the final laps of the race, we're just average. We're below average to average at best. But then once the rain started to become a thing, and Denny Hamlin was able to get his way up to the front and was in a position. I mean, Denny, like I said, top 5 all day. And like I said, I didn't think Denny had the best car today. He had a top 5 car, but I'm not sure if he had the best car. Like I said, I thought that either went to Christopher Bell or Chase Elliott, one of the two. And Chase Elliott, I just believe he did get back to the lead, but I think when it comes to the pit cycle, especially when it comes to like the rain, that's what set him back. And ultimately, like after those last cycles before the rain came, Chase Elliott just never really couldn't even find the lead. So yeah, and then man, just what a win, man. Like, golly, man. 4 wins now, the most out of any driver in the field when it comes to this season. 4 wins. This has to be the year we make it to Phoenix. This has got to be the year we make it to Phoenix again, man. We haven't been to the championship since the last year, the Gen 6 car, 2021. It's been 4 years, man. we've got to get there. We've got to get back there. We've got to get there to a shot for a title, man. This has to be the year to make it to the championship 4 again. This has to be the year. I hope that happens. Like I said, at the very start, like I said in one of my videos before the end of last season, that 2024 last season was Denny Hamlin's last chance at a championship. But boy, I'm proven wrong here. He looks like he's one of the top. He truly looks like the championship favorite right now. One of the championship favorites, if not the championship favorite right now. Just look at how he's performed. Phoenix, he finished second. At the shorter tracks, he's been phenomenal at them. Like, you gotta consider this guy a big time championship threat. You've got to consider it. I just hope this is the year, man. I just hope this is the year that we make it back to the championship 4 and at least have a shot. But yeah, man, whew. All right, you guys, I'm going to take a look at the race results now. Denny Hamlin won the race. Let's go. All right, Chase Briscoe ends up finishing second, man. He took 4 fresh tires on one of the final stops before overtime, and he drove his way up through the field. Like I said, I was worried we were going to get smoked by him, but somehow he got loose on the inside, and Denny was able to drive off. Alex Bowman, he was in the top 10 pretty much the majority of this race. Kyle Larson, he was at the back of the field in the first 2 stages, but he found his way off. And speaking of the in-season challenges, Ty Gibbs was able to unfortunately beat my pick to win the entire thing, Tyler Reddick. Ty Gibbs ends up finishing the top 5. Ty Gibbs just outran Tyler Reddick pretty much almost all race. Chase Elliott, he led the majority of the laps today. He ends up finishing 6th. Bubba Wallace in 7th. Great day points-wise. He's got to keep this up. If he continues to make top 10s, in tomorrow's video, I'm going to talk about the playoffs and how each driver is heading into the final 5 races of the regular season. So, yeah. Blaney 8th, Chris Buescher 9th, and then Brad Keselowski rounds out the top 10. Gotta talk about Kyle Busch. He was in the top 15 pretty much all race long. Top 10 too, but he ends up finishing 11th. His car faded towards the end of this race. So yeah, Austin Dillon, he ended up cycling to the lead in that final on that caution when, you know, the weather was a factor. He was able to cycle up to the front. He ends up falling back to 15th though. Yeah, Christopher Bell, after spinning out twice and then once battling with Denny Hamlin and one on that final once on the start of stage 3 and finishing 18th. I feel it for Bell. Ryan Preece 19th. He got caught up in that one of those last overtime crashes. Ty Dillon, he moves on to the in-season challenge at Indianapolis next week to face off against Ty Gibbs. So yeah, William Byron and Noah Gragson, they got caught up in that crash at the start-finish line when Bell spun out. Chastain hit the outside wall. That caused that caution before the rain cell popped up. And yeah, those are the noticeable finishers, guys, from my point of view. So, yeah. Amazed that we got the win. Definitely amazed. I thought we were going to get smoked by Briscoe at the end. But, man, we were on the preferred lane. Denny had an amazing race. He started 13th. And then he drove up through the field, and he was in the top 5 ever since. Like, he was indeed frustrated with Ty Dillon because of the lapped cars. I mean, I definitely understand it because, like, if you're on the lead lap and a lap car blocks you, who's more than laps down, like, yeah, I definitely understand that. This Dover race definitely gained some points. I'm just glad it wasn't another Nashville finish from last season where we went to 5 overtimes. Just glad it wasn't like that. But if I have to rate this race, it was originally going to be a 4 out of 10. But I'm going to raise it up to like a 6. So, yeah, it was a good race. So, yeah, guys, that's it for this post-race reaction. It was mostly a Gibbs versus Hendrick day. Like, Bowman was good. Elliott was good as well. Larson, he started faded from the back and worked his way up to the front. Byron got caught up in that crash, but he was in the top 10 in that crash in the final laps, but he pretty much was in the top 10 for the majority. And man, this was words cannot describe. I'm in shock that we got the win. Because with the amount of tires that Chase Briscoe has. I thought he was going to drive right by us. I thought he was going to drive right by Denny, but we got it. 4th win of the season. 3rd Dover win for Denny. Alright, that's awesome, man. Let's freaking go. Now on to Indianapolis next week, Brickyard 400. So, yeah, anyways, this is Preston signing off. Peace out.